Hi everybody, my name's Allison. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Aries. We're going to do your mid-March check-in. We're going to go ahead and see how the month is going so far and see if any energy's changed for you. Sometimes we have new information and new things come in and it can upset the energy. So we're going to go ahead and check in and see how everything is going. So before we get started though, I want to go ahead and give you a quick announcement. I have a 4-week tarot masterclass coming up. It's going to be 4 Sundays. It's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's going to begin on April 14th. So it'll be April 14th, 21st, 28th, and then May 5th. And I want to go ahead and just tell you a couple of things about it before we get started. If you ever wanted to learn tarot, this is a really good class. I'm really proud of this class that's been set up. I have over 100 easy to digest modules covering the A to Z of tarot and intuition development. I have 4 online classes where we're going to do it over Zoom. They're structured classes. You interact, learn, and grow with me and with other students. They are structured, but this is a good time for you to do question and answer stuff. Each class is an hour. However, they can go longer. I'm really generous with my time, so it can go into 2 hours if we have the need for that. You'll be given weekly exercises. So I will give you exercises each week, and then at the following Sunday, we'll go ahead and go over some things if you have questions. And even before the first class begins, sign up and I will give you those modules to work on before the first class meeting. If you do sign up late, that's okay, but just be prepared. You're going to have a lot of catching up to do, so make sure you've got time for that. Otherwise, sign up for the class that's going to be offered after that. So again, you'll have weekly exercises. I have additional bonus training about oracle cards. I have strategies to uncover hidden wisdom in readings, build an intuitive connection with the cards, and unlock your spiritual gifts. You will be required to have a minimum of 2 decks, and that would be the traditional Rider-Waite deck, because I'm going to be teaching you the Rider-Waite deck, and then have a second deck that can still be the same Rider-Waite deck, or you can have one that's based on the Rider-Waite. Like this is one that I use. It's nature-based. It's not, as you can see, the traditional Rider-Waite, but it's based on it. It just has different artwork, and so it has a slightly different interpretation. So you can have that also. I do have links on my site. They're affiliate links for you to see the Rider-Waite decks. You don't have to buy them on my site. I just put them there for your convenience so you can see what I'm talking about if you're not familiar with Rider-Waite. And again, this is just a quick announcement. It's starting April 14th. If you're interested and you still have questions, you can message me and I'll go ahead and answer them, or we can even have a Zoom call and I'll answer your questions and tell you what to expect in this class if you need more information. Okay, that being said, let's go ahead and dive into this. And remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment if this resonates with you. All right, what does the universe want to tell Aries for the second half of March? We're doing a check-in. Oops, flip this over. All right. So we've got 3 of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups. We've got the Devil card. We've got the Knight of Wands. We've got the Temperance card. We've got the 8 of Swords. We have the 4 of Cups as your opportunity. And we have the 8 of Wands as your challenge. Okay, so let me line this up. You can tell I have a new overhead camera set up. That way you can see a little clearer. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and look at your overall energy. So we've got, and I'll clarify everything as we go. So we've got this 3 of Cups energy, and it's really important for you to be with other people and to celebrate, celebrate your accomplishments, somebody else's accomplishments. Even if they've achieved something before you, it's important that you go ahead and you celebrate with them. This is something that's going to uplift everybody. It's important that you are around your tribe right now. I'm really getting a strong vibration that, you don't want to go and sulk and be alone. Even if you're not sulking, I just see this card, but it's more that you know, if this is really a good time for you to go out and celebrate and be with other people. And then we have this Knight of Cups card, and what this is telling me is that this is a really good time for you to really connect with another person. In fact, what I'm getting for you is that if you're really looking for a love connection, keep your eyes open because something will be coming in for you. And if you're not, this could definitely be like a type of career. Like I said, it's a general reading, but I'm definitely getting that vibration from the card. And then I also have this. This is the Devil card, right? In this deck, it's called the Liar. And what I'm getting is that, you know, you're definitely going to have toxic people or toxic information around you, and you need to be very careful who you expose yourself to. That way it doesn't pollute you, for lack of a better word. You know, for example, you know, you don't want toxic people that are really negative around you. You know, it's okay to be critical, you know, that's an analytical skill, but when they cross that line and they cross over into being absolutely toxic and super negative, that's when you kind of need to stand back and say, well, how much exposure to this person do I need? What's affecting me? Is it bringing my vibration down? Is it skewing my judgment? So, you know, just be forewarned about that because this energy is coming in. Here we've got this love and then you've got toxicity. So just be aware of that. Use your discernment. Okay, that being said, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. Okay, beautiful. Look, we have the World card. We have the King of Cups. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Five of Pentacles. And the Ace of Wands, a gift and blessing from the universe. So over here with this card of celebration and joy and friendship, it's being clarified by the World card and the King of Cups. And what I'm getting from this is that really this is how you see yourself in the world on a large scale, right? What image do you want to project? Who do you want to be? And how are you going to make it happen? And this is really you tapping into your heart and your intuition, almost like you're putting your hands over your heart and you're tapping into it through like a type of meditation to see what you are in alignment with and what you are not, right? If there's ever a question, to try and do that, to tap into that and see who's going to make you thrive around you and who is not. And you really need to consider who you're associating with. That's a big theme that's coming up for you for the second half of March with this toxicity energy and with this love energy. It's you choosing who you choose to associate with, who makes you thrive and who doesn't. And this is also really, you know, how you're seeing yourself in the world. I think you're really looking at that right now. You know, how you see yourself with your friends, with your family, in your community, your city, your state, your nation, the world. You know, this is, you know, depending on what it is that you're looking at, you know, how micro or macro of a perspective you want, right? If you're looking to put yourself out there into the world itself, then, you know, you're looking at a very grand scale, and this is appropriate for you right now. But again, it's always going to come down to you tapping into that heart and intuition energy to make sure that this is resonating with you, that you are in alignment. Then we also have this with a love interest potentially coming in, or a type of career or business that you're in alignment with, that you're absolutely in love with, like pursuing your passion. It's being clarified by the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Cups. And what I am getting is that, you know, you are very emotionally satisfied. You like the direction that you're going in. If you've met someone, you're very emotionally satisfied with that particular person. You are definitely in alignment with them, but you're standing your ground. You're not compromising yourself, right? If people have misunderstandings about you, or they are not necessarily in alignment with you, or they're trying to persuade you to see things differently, you're able to stand your ground. For example, maybe there's a couple of people that are interested in you or you're interested in them, but you're standing your ground, so you're choosing the person that you're in alignment with. You're not compromising and settling for someone that, you know, maybe let's say you've got 10 boxes and they check off 5. You're not settling for that. You're going for the person that has 8 or 9 of those boxes checked for you. And that's really important because that helps keep your soul fulfilled, and it really keeps you on track with who you are and what you're meant to be in this world. And then over here with this toxic person, this very toxic energy, just to be aware of it, but it's definitely going to be in your energy field. This person, we've got the Five of Pentacles and we've got the Ace of Wands. So this person, and honestly, it could even be the news if you're watching it, because it's so laden with this horrible negative propaganda. They want to keep everybody in fear and scared and hate and a lot of negative stuff, that it could also be that. And that can make you physically sick. This card could be literal sickness or it could be figurative sickness. So it could pollute the way that you think, making you figuratively sick, right? Or it could actually give you a psychosomatic response and make you physically ill. This could be something that you're watching on the news. And if you watch the news so much, it's going to start to get at you. Even if you think that you've got a buffer, you really don't. It's information that is coming into you. And, we don't know what they've also got going that's behind the scenes, that's subliminal, right? So there could also be other stuff you're not even aware of that's affecting you in different frequencies. But you've got this Ace of Wands that's presenting you with this new beginning, this new ability to go ahead and step into pursuing your passion. And I would say, watch out for this negative person, because while you're stepping forward into pursuing this, they're going to be around you, right? And so it's up to you to start setting up boundaries, with how much information you take in, if it's the news, or how close you let this person get to you, if it's an actual person. So this is what I've got for your overall energy. Now let's look at some advice and guidance from Spirit. We've got the Knight of Wands. And again, this is really Spirit saying that you've got everything you need inside you, and it's really for you to step out into the person that you want to be, that you're creating. Pursue your passion, and you can really make it happen. Don't be afraid of these negative people. You see there's a fox here. In this reading, fox is supposed to be dangerous. So don't be afraid of these toxic people or toxic energies around you. Follow your path, right? And then we've got the Temperance card. In this deck, it's called the Forge. And this is stating that between these times of hard work and stress and relaxation, that gives you this type of balance, and that you've worked really hard to get there, right? So it's like work hard and you're playing hard. Work hard and then you rest. You've got like all these different types of opposites going on, right? Work and then play, work and rest. And when you have all of that going on, you achieve this type of balance and this type of strength, right? And that's what you have here. You've got this good health, you've got this balance going on. So be very careful about this toxic person that could affect your health. So this is part of the advice and guidance. We've also got the Eight of Swords coming up for you. And this is really about self-imposed restrictions. So Spirit is calling your attention to that, if your thoughts get the better of you, because this is swords, it's thoughts, words, and ideas, that this is self-imposed restriction on you. It's because you've gone into a type of fear mode. And when you get into fear and you're not into love, the fear shuts things down and you get into survival mode, and you can't really see beyond, right? You're limited to a very close vision. Just like if you're in love mode, you can see into the future, you're very relaxed. But when you're in fear mode, you're very restricted. And so Spirit is calling your attention to that. And it's in alignment here with the devil and, making yourself sick. So just be aware of that if this person is causing you to go into fear mode, then you really need to analyze who you're associating with. All right, that being said, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. We've got the Two of Wands. We've got the Two of Pentacles. We've got the Hermit card. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. And the Moon. How interesting. Okay, so to clarify this Knight of Wands, we've got the Two of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. And what this is telling me is that while you're going out to pursue your passion, make sure you're really clear about what it is that you want to pursue. Just get it clear in your head. Don't have like a bunch of different ideas, because then you're kind of floating around. You really need to nail it down and clarify your intention to pursue it. Once you clarify it, you can walk through these two wands into the portal. You have the world in your hand, and you can really start to create for yourself. You're throwing it out into the universe. We've also got this Two of Pentacles energy. And again, this is telling you that you really need to balance your responsibility, that, don't go so far over one way that, and this is a theme here, I would just want to say, of balance. So in the advice and guidance, the theme is really coming up about balance, and balance here with the Temperance card. And now we've got the Two of Pentacles. It's really about balancing your responsibilities, balancing what it is you're doing in life, and to enjoy yourself, okay? But clarify that intention. And then with this Temperance card, it's being clarified by the Hermit and the Knight of Pentacles. So this is very interesting. So with this type of balance, you're really being asked to go within, to start looking for this type of enlightenment, to search within yourself. Maybe it's a type of meditation, maybe you need a staycation at home or go on vacation. But while it's good for you to be celebrating around other people, when you have some alone time, go within and start asking yourself some questions like, you could say like, what do I know? What do I love in this world? What is my strength of character and what is my weakness of character? What is my philosophy now? How do I see myself coming up in the world? What is it that I want to bring in as far as my passion? And that's part of clarifying your intention and how you see yourself in the world. So when this Hermit card's coming up, it's really asking you to get that type of enlightenment. Take a good hard look at who you are. And then with this Knight of Pentacles, he can see he's the slowest moving knight in the deck. He's not even moving. And he is bringing you this opportunity in the material realm to really create this for yourself. I mean, you've got the Knight of Wands here, you've got the Knight of Pentacles here, and then right over here, you've got the Knight of Swords. So a Knight of Cups up here. So a lot of knight energy. So this is really you starting this process. You're not at the Queen or King yet. You're not reaching that type of maturity level, but you're on your way, right? And he's got all the knowledge and wisdom to really make something happen for himself. But he's also slow moving. So it's kind of like slow and steady wins the race. And so with this balance, looking for enlightenment and taking it slow when you're doing these things, that's when you're really going to get this type of enlightenment and you can see the big picture. Because when you do this, you're also not in fear mode, okay? Because remember, Spirit's warning you about this type of self-imposed restriction. Here you're not restricted. Here you're not restricted. But when your thoughts, words, and ideas come up and possibly make you feel restricted, you need to deal with that. Take a deep breath, walk away from it, whatever to take a walk, whatever it is you need to do to make that subside. Tell yourself it's irrational, or if it is a rational fear, how can you eliminate that situation from being part of your life? So the Eight of Swords is being challenged. The Eight of Swords, because swords are challenges. The Eight of Swords is being clarified by the Knight of Swords and the Moon. And you can see with the Knight of Swords, he's rushing in. This is the fastest moving knight. And so when these thoughts come in very quickly for you, it's a really good time for you to seek this type of illumination. It's these mysteries of the unseen. Tap into your unconscious. Look at your dreams, see what's coming in for you. But it's really about you discovering how you are on your path and how you are able to, really tap into that. Tap into your intuition to see if this is right for you. See if this really resonates with you. Why are you afraid? What's your trigger? You start looking at that so that it won't become a trigger for you anymore. And this is part of the advice and guidance from Spirit. And part of it is, he's going towards your future, and he's stuck a little bit in the past, right? And so it could be something from your past that's also triggering you, right? So just keep an eye open for that. All right, so that's your guidance and advice from Spirit. Now let's go ahead and look at your opportunity and your challenge. Your opportunity is the Four of Cups. So your opportunity is to overcome any type of apathy, any type of you're missing gifts and blessings from the universe is what's happening here. In the traditional deck, Spirit's arm is coming out and giving him a fourth cup, but he just doesn't see it. And so here you've got beautiful bird in nature, and you've got this creek and the beauty of nature, and he's not having it. You've got a dragonfly there. He's not having it. He can't see anything because he's moping and feeling sorry for himself, and he has this type of apathy, right? Almost like feeling like an ingrate in life. So your opportunity is to overcome that, to see it when it pops up for you, and to not let it control your life. You have a challenge. Your challenge is to be aware of some information coming in. I think it's going to have to do with your passion and what you're pursuing. If it's a love interest, then it's going to be information coming in about someone that is meant for you, right? It could even be information coming in about this toxic person. Maybe something's been going on behind your back, and suddenly this information comes in and you realize this person that you thought was so wonderful is actually two-faced, and they've been, trying to sabotage you and doing nasty things behind your back. So pay attention to this information. We're going to get some clarifiers and find out what that really means. Oh, how beautiful. We've got the Lover's card. We've got the Knight of Cups. Oh my God, how beautiful. Okay, and then for your Eight of Wands, we've got the Two of Swords. Okay, a lot of twos here for you. And we've got the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so up here for your opportunity, when you've got this Four of Cups energy going on, it's being clarified by the Lovers and the Knight of Cups. So what I'm getting, and this is very strong, you cannot be in this apathetic energy. If you are, you're going to miss this love interest that's coming in for you, and he's literally carrying a cup. He's presenting his emotions to you, and this could be male or female. He's presenting his emotions to you. He's presenting his heart. He is completely open to a type of relationship with you. And if you're not looking for love, this is about a career that you're looking for, right? This is something deep that you connect with your values, your belief system, with who you are deep into your soul. You really have a deep connection, and it's heartfelt on both sides. Not only are you connected to them, they are connected to you. That's what makes it so deep and beautiful. However, if you are feeling this way and you're in this mode, you are definitely going to miss it, because this person, if they see you like this, they're not even going to look at you. They're going to look for somebody else that's resonating with them. So it's important that when this opportunity comes, that you are not feeling this way, because you have a lot of beauty coming into your life. So if you're having like a negative spell, go ahead and work on that. And just remember that, would you want to be around someone that's moping all the time? That's negative. Even if it's just like you're having a bad day, you're still going to present that image to this person. And if they don't know you, then they're going to turn around and look for somebody else, because they don't want to be around that. So just keep that in mind. and again, if it's a career, no employer is going to want to hire an employee like that. So make sure you keep that hidden from them until you can deal with it. So with the Eight of Wands, you've got some incoming messages coming in. And this is really about you trying to make the right decision. I feel like you have some indecision going on. You've got two choices, and you're really having to feel into it to see what's correct for you. And I think that this could be part of this apathy energy. There's just a little bit of that, and maybe that's what's frustrating. You've got these self-imposed restrictions, because she's traditionally wearing a blindfold, and she is now wearing a blindfold. Also, the way her arms are crossed, she's also blocking her heart. And so this is where, you really need to work on that and get out of this fear mode and unblock your heart to tap into your intuition to make the right choice for you. With this Ten of Pentacles, when you do make the right choice, everything is going to be coming into alignment for you. And it's like the world is going to be your oyster. Now, this is a challenge. Your challenge is to see this information coming in and use your discernment to make sure that this is the information you're looking at, and to make the right choice. Okay, that is a challenge for you. This is your opportunity. It's up to you to grab these. Not everybody does, but it is there for you for the second half of March. All right, Aries, that's what I have for you for the mid-March reading. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment if this resonates with you. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below. And remember, I do have the 4-week Tarot Masterclass, so go ahead and go to my website and check it out. It's going to be https://tarotbyallison.com/services. There's no www in there, and the link is in the description below. All right, everybody, thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your month. Bye for now.